It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the Raven Concealment Systems pocket clip. This pocket clip is going to cost you $15, and it's going to allow you to supposedly modify your P and G series Surefire flashlight so that they have a pocket clip and a lanyard loop or retention loop there. This rubber one comes with the Raven Concealment clip when you purchase it, but you could augment it with any number of other pieces of cordage or loops which would allow you to retain the light. Now, I've got a problem with this little piece of equipment in that it is absolutely worthless. It is a piece of garbage. I'm going to show you why. We have an older series Surefire light here. I've had this for about 5-6 years, and it's done a great job. It is one of the original LED lights that Surefire started releasing in this series, and it's a good light. It only has 100 lumens, but it's still running, and it is a super durable light. I'm going to take this Raven Concealment clip and I'm going to slip it on to the light here. And it's very easy to do this when you get it lined up correctly. Okay, snap it on and over. Screw the tail cap down. And this is per the directions which Raven Concealment gives you. Now here's the deal. Once this piece of wire clips in here, and this is the way they want it installed, in order for it to be tight enough that it does not pop off. See, check this out. Do you see that? You see how I can just pop that off? That's stupid. That's not retention. Okay, the clip does work. It's useful for slipping it down in bags, but I can just take it off. What's the use of that? It just comes off. So in order for me to make sure that that doesn't happen, that I can't just jerk and rip it off, where also every time you do that you're actually endangering your O-ring there, something to think about. But for the purpose of demonstration there, this is an additional backup light now. For me, I have others, but yeah, I totally just compromised my O-ring. Okay, so that's a good example right there on film. I don't know if you can see that, but I clipped, let's see if we can focus. I clipped my O-ring right there, so now I'm going to have to get a new O-ring for this light. But, okay, there you go, just part and parcel with testing gear and equipment. I can destroy anything, but okay, so there you go. There's a perfect example of why I think that's stupid. But look, when I get this O-ring now, when I get the flashlight tightened down enough, see how the light's on all the time now? Because this has got a component where I'm supposed to back the tail cap off just a little bit, and then I've got the switch there. Okay, and then I can back it up a little bit more, and then the switch is not activated, so if it's in your pocket or a bag it doesn't heat up, because these LED lights create a lot of heat. So there you go. So now the clip just kind of floats around, is unuseful to me. So that's one of the older lights, but let's see how it works on one of the newer lights. Okay, this is a newer Surefire. I believe it's a G2X Pro. It's got 320 lumens with a 15 lumen additional component there that you can work on. So we're just going to slide this on again. See if I can manage to not cut my O-ring this time. Yep, clipped it that time too. What a piece of garbage. Okay. Now, in there, I am breaking the system or the standard which Surefire was encouraging me to do. It's not Surefire. Raven Concealment does encourage you to take the O-ring off when you install this. Okay, so, but it's just a reality. So now we're going to screw this sucker down. And now my problem is I can screw this down. Okay, now, that's not super tight. You can see there. Not a problem. But now my flashlight, the click switch doesn't work. It's only momentary, like on and off, as long as I keep pressure on the back of the tail cap. For me to see, so now for me to be able to have light on all the time, I have to screw it down so tight that you can see that it starts to pop out. Okay? So I bought this clip. This clip was purchased, okay, because I read reviews, outside of Raven Concealment, they're saying this clip is an awesome product. And I don't understand how I'm the only person that's saying this thing is a worthless piece of garbage. Okay, so I'm going to take this off my light. So in both cases, in this case it renders, unless I screw it down, if I just screw it down to an appropriate amount, it renders the light switch tail cap useless. In this case, for me to have it down all the way, it means the light has to be on all the time. So I'm going to tell you what, I like a lot of the stuff Raven Concealment produces. I'm a fan of Raven Concealment, but I am not a fan of foolish pieces of garbage like this little clip. Okay, I'm just not a fan of them. There is no reason to be producing stuff like this. Raven Concealment is compromising the usefulness of lights and stuff because of a crap component that they're selling for $15. Okay? Stupid, worthless. Raven Concealment should stop making this thing because it does not do what it's advertised to do. In both cases, it renders my lights, yes, less useful. In this case, I got to have it running all the time. And this one, it means that the tail cap isn't working. This is a piece of garbage. Don't waste your money, your hard-earned money, on the Raven Concealment P and G series pocket clip for Surefire lights. Not worth the money. Right now, this is the best use for this item, for this piece of garbage. That is what should be done to this product because it is a piece of garbage that is not worth your money. If you trust it, it's going to pop off and it's going to also render your light unusable. So there you go. That's what should be done to the Raven Concealment P and G series Surefire additional pocket clip. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off.